Still in the lightweight division, the final contest in this division, and listen to the roar. And it's not for Scotland's Mitch Prince, the tattooed man in red, but it's for Lenny Zappavigna. Leonardo Zappavigna, the Australian representative in this division. John McKay having a last word with Mitch Prince as we await the arrival of the teenager. Born in Liverpool, but Liverpool, Australia, that is. In China. Got himself stopped by the outclass rule by a very good man from Uzbekistan. Mitch Prince, who celebrated his 22nd birthday out here in Melbourne in the Commonwealth Games. Born in South Africa, but resident in Cumbernauld in Scotland. Prince, pretty spectacularly tattooed, you have to say. Lost in the final of the 2006 Four Nations in Dublin to John Joe Joyce of Ireland, no disgrace in that. And here's the man upon whom the Australian hopes are pinned in this lightweight division. Referees from Canada, incidentally, judges from South Africa, Pakistan, Korea, Bahamas and Botswana. But a packed house, all supporting the Aussie. But there will be quite a number of soul tires here today. So off they go. Mitch Prince representing Scotland in the red, and Lenny Zappavigna representing Australia in the blue. Good work by Prince. Big Scottish support here. Coming up soon, the Scottish light heavyweight Kenny Anderson. And a more than innocent spectator beside me, our BBC comedy colleague Judy Donnelly, who's chairman of the Scottish Institute of Sport, and of course is taking all the credit for anything good that's been achieved by Scotland in these Melbourne Games. Only kidding, Doogie, but what a good job he is doing. Good battling riposte by Zappavigna after a good start. Oh, good left hand, and Prince got himself caught, and again, and the referee's had a good look at him. Now that was a slip, but Prince under fierce pressure. This fella Zappavigna can really punch a little bit.
Yeah, he also caught Prince with a superb right hand on the ropes. That really started the ball rolling in that sequence. And Prince here, he's got to keep his hands up. He actually caught Zappavigna with a lovely left hook at the start of the round. He's got to keep that height, that guard up high. Mitch Prince.
A little bit better by Prince now. 5-2 though to the Australian. And needless to say, everything he does, whether he lands or not, is greeted by a roar to the rafters here in downtown Melbourne. Better by Prince once again. Zappavigna, very fast hands. Is Prince boxing the right tactical fight, well, Richie?
No, he isn't at this stage there. I mean, he's just holding his feet and he got caught with 2 or 3 shots. Got to hit and move, remember. That's a little bit better. Keeping his man on the ropes, but he's allowed his man to turn him. Good work from the Australian.
Yeah, the crowd really playing a big part here. Another solid body shot going in from the teenage Australian. Great prospect, they reckon, one of the best they've had for a number of years. 9-2 against Mitch Prince, the Scot. Got a bronze medal in the Norway Box Cup in Oslo last year. But this is an altogether different level of competition. Very good opening round by Zappavigna, but he's blowing pretty heavily. Go Aussie, have we seen that before? Just once or twice.
Some good work from the Aussie though here, Jim. Just backing his man up. Two-fisted attack, there's that right hand. That was a great shot, followed by a left hook. Caught on himself, then followed up with the left hand. Had his man going, obviously that was a push. But there was a lovely right hand there on the ropes. Good work from Zappavigna. And of course, every time he throws a punch that lands, the crowd go up and it looks so convincing. And that convinces judges as well. It shouldn't, but it does.
As he moves. As he moves again, you let him have it again. Now, come on, you have to be aggressive. Move him back, work from the centre of the ring. Get the right hand going.
Zappavigna out of his stool long before the bell goes for the start of the second round. Scotland's Mitch Prince, born in Johannesburg some 22 years ago. There's a fair old bit to do now against the local favourite, who's now leading 10-2. And Prince is simply here to have a go. Is that the right thing to do? I'm not sure that it is, Richie.
Well, in the first round, the biggest problem Prince had, he was starting his attacks from far too far away. He's got to start working with a jab to actually create the openings and get closer to his opponent. He goes from long range straight into the short range situation. And in the opening round, he was getting caught because he was falling short with his punches. He's got to work with the jab more, Jim.
Break on command from the Canadian referee, Roland Labbe. Better by Prince.
Stop!
Well, Zappavigna has been very, very aggressive.
Yeah, and he's very compact, you know. He tucks himself in, he keeps his elbows in, and he's great with the hooks to the body, as we can see here.
Prince is in a bit of trouble now. The 12-point gap has opened up. Oh, he's got caught with a very good left hook. 13 points between them. Prince is tiring now by the second. He's really getting caught. And he's standing and trading with this Australian youngster who really loves to have a real rattle.
No, I disagree with the Scottish corner in the corner, what they said about being aggressive. I mean, this guy, if you stand and trade with this Australian, then, you know, you're coming off second best. Prince is better off boxing here, trying to box mid and long range rather than on the inside.
Well, Prince is in danger of losing this contest. RSCO on the 20-point rule. 17-4 to the Aussie. Half a minute to go to the end of the second.
Oh, big shots from the Australian here, Jim.
Got him again with a right hand. 15 points, 16 points. I don't think he can finish it by the end of this round. But Mitch Prince is in big, big trouble here.
He's getting caught with right hands, mainly because he's got a very low left hand. Prince has got to get that left hand up.
What a very hard second round that was. The Australian won the first 9-2. He won the second 11-4. Do the sums, 20 points to 6. And Prince is just simply being overwhelmed. And he never really recovered from the initial, 20 seconds of the first round.
No, I mean, Zappavigna here, much more the aggressive boxer. But, you know, he likes to work at short and mid-range. Very looks strong on the inside, and Prince shouldn't be there. He should be more to mid-long range.
I mean, those are straightforward, accurate, scoring shots to the body.
You know, he's much more the aggressive fighter, but at this stage, look at that for a right hand over the top, and look how low Prince's left hand is. He's just totally wide open to that shot. Got to get the guard up. And I hope they're telling him now in the Scottish corner, mid and long range, son, don't mix it with this guy on the inside, because you're coming off second best.
Well, such a big gap. And the Australian has the incentive of going for the win inside the 3 rounds by the RSCO ruling. 20 points, and then it's all over. Prince needs to be aggressive at the start of this round, and he's picked up a point. That's a good start by him, but he's got a long way to go. Back comes Zappavigna, swinging wildly. Well, a total change of tactic by Prince. He's jabbing and he's moving, and he's looking quite comfortable.
Yeah, that's what he should be doing. Just holding the centre of the ring. Now move, now move. Don't trade with this fella.
Good footwork by Prince, yeah, and he's picked up a point and another one. He should be.
And Jim, that's simple boxing, simple tactics.
Keep that hand up, son.
First and third, Mitch Prince, that's what he should be doing. Then back at him. There you go.
That should have scored. Yeah, it did score. Well done by Prince.
Break! Break! Break!
He got himself ambushed early on, and he's just about been able to recover, but it's probably too late for him.
That's what happens when you box to your opponent's strength. Look at this, lovely boxing now from Mitch Prince. Simple stuff.
He's winning this round at the moment by 4-3, but he lost the first 9-2, the second 11-4, so you do the sums. 13 points the difference, better by Prince.
That was lovely, Prince, lovely that was.
Just falling short with that right hand, Prince.
Break. Stop.
But it's been an altogether better round from him, and had he started off in this fashion, and again, Richie, it's a question of tactics.
Tactics.
Solid left into the body, mind you, by the Australian.
Look at that for left-hander from Prince. On the back foot as well. That's it, son, then move off.
Don't push down from Roland Labby from Canada.
See, that's quieting the crowd a little bit, Jim.
It certainly has. They know that their man lost that round by 5 points to 4, but they also know that he's 24-11 up with only 2 minutes to go, and it is just, well, an impossible task unless Prince can find something to knock this fellow out. And certainly thus far, Zappavigna looks like he's got a pretty decent chin.
Yeah, if Prince, loses this contest, he'll look back and he'll be kicking himself. Just got the wrong tactics in the first round, first couple of rounds. What he's got to do now is in and out stuff, exactly what he's doing. That silenced the crowd. Work with a jab, 1-2 away, then come back at him, hold the centre of the ring.
Well, there's a chap down there wearing a bib which says HB. I'm not sure whether that's host broadcaster what it says for, but he's trying to get the crowd going. I think that's a little bit unfair. Well, that shows you the enormity of the task that's facing the Scotsman, Mitch Prince, coming into the last round of this 60-kilogram contest against the local favourite Lenny Zappavigna from Australia, comes from New South Wales. Good right hand by the Australian, no question about that. And again, got Prince again. And Prince has gone back to the, well, he knows he has to force this, Richie, so I suppose he has to come forward.
Yeah, he does, he has to come forward and obviously look for the big shot. But with him doing that, he's got a very low left hand. He's just open, wide open for a right hand over the top, and he's got to watch it here, Jim, because he could get stopped himself if he walks onto a big punch.
Box.
16 points now. It's going to be difficult for Prince. He's losing this round 4-1. Actually won the third round, but rounds 1 and 2 were pretty catastrophic for him. Gets his man in the corner, pulled it back by a single point. Zappavigna is tiring at the moment.
Yeah, he's done his work though, Jim, hasn't he? Now he's just going to play it safe.
Better defense by Prince. Lovely left jab though by the Australian teenager. He's starting to enjoy himself now. He knows the final belt is within earshot.
Break. Stop.
It was as if Prince was ambushed in this contest. Those first couple of rounds, got the tactics so wrong. And was just probably carried away with the situation and the environment, the occasion rather.
Absolutely. 31-13. Convincing win thanks to two outstandingly aggressive opening rounds by Lenny Zappavigna. Oh, good left to finish. 20-point gap. And a very convincing win by the young Australian, reigning Australian champion, bronze medalist in the Junior Commonwealth Games. And Mitch Prince will be disappointed not just by the margin of defeat, but I think the fact that he got it so wrong, and he know he got it so wrong.
Yeah, and if I was his coach, I'd be really disappointed, because the crying shame in this contest for Prince. He had the skills to win this contest. He was just ambushed a little bit in those first 2 rounds, got the tactics totally wrong, fought to his opponent's strength, and the young Australian, was a worthy winner. But Mitch Prince, for me, the way he boxed in the 3rd round is how he should have fought the contest. Hit and moved, he made his opponent miss. He boxed superbly well, but it wasn't enough.
Representing Australia from the blue corner,
Well, The PA system almost drowned out by the Aussie roar. No doubt about who won that one. Lenny Zappavigna. Pretty impressive teenager.